All right, cool guys. So you got a chance to hear from Hamza about the business. Now we're gonna do a tour of the factory. It's a lot. You could just see how massive the number of bags are that get shipped out. Where is this going to be shipped to?
So we ship most of our cocoa to the Netherlands.
All right, so we're about to walk into the bottling process. So can you walk us through what that process looks like from start to finish? Boom! What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joannis or Joe Hatagwa, and I'm a Sierra Leonean American living here in West Africa. And if you want to take a tour of the largest cocoa exporting company in Sierra Leone, then this is the video for you. Okay, cool. So Hamza is gonna take us on a tour of their manufacturing and bottling plant in Freetown. It's actually right outside of Freetown. It's in Grafton. It's about 45 minutes from the city center. It takes a little while to get there. But today, he's gonna take us through a tour of the plant. Now, they have a much larger plant in Kenema. And that's like the giant manufacturing plant because that's where all the farmers are and that's where they collect everything. But they also have one in Grafton as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a look at 4 major areas of the plant. So let's get right into it. Okay, cool. So first, let's take a look at the shipping process. So we're gonna go directly to where they're shipping. They're gonna be packaging cocoa and putting it on a truck to ship it and get it ready to go out to the Netherlands. So we'll be able to see the cocoa there. Then we'll also be able to see the juices and the waters as they're getting ready to be shipped off either outside of the country or to the retailers that are gonna be distributing all of these waters and these juices. So you get to kind of see all of that first. So let's check that out first. All right, cool guys. So you got a chance to hear from Hamza about the business. Now we're gonna do a tour of the factory. It's currently under construction. There's some work to be done. You guys will get at least an idea of what it looks like to be manufacturing and producing products here in the country. So do we want to start with what we're looking at here today?
So these are cocoa beans.
Cocoa beans. So each bag can be traced to the farmer. That's it. Okay, and what does that? Is it the number here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the audio there wasn't that great, but basically what he said is he can see each bag tells you exactly which farmer it came from and from which farm, which I think is extremely important. It's a lot. You guys just had to get a real-time reaction from me to hear in real time what I thought as I was walking through. But basically, each one of these bags represents an individual farmer or a farm that it came from, and that's why you see all those tags there. And then you could just see how massive the number of bags are that get shipped out. This is a truck that has just been packed and ready to go to the shipping port. And then lastly, what you see here is all the stuff going out to the retailers, right? The juices and the water is already prepackaged. All right, so that was all the stuff preparing to be shipped. So you got a chance to see all of that. You see how massive this place is and all the stuff that's getting shipped. All right, so that was that. Let's move on to the next. Okay, cool. So next, we're gonna get a chance to talk to Hamza while we're standing in front of all the cocoa bags, and he is gonna tell us about the cocoa shipping process, shipping it to the Netherlands, and what we mean by organic in Sierra Leone. It is 100% organic cocoa. The juices, the waters, everything is 100% organic. So he's gonna talk to us about what exactly it means to be organic, and then we get a chance to hear a little bit more about the shipping process. And you can just see how large the piles of cocoa get, and you really get a chance to see what it looks like before it goes out. So check it out. Okay, cool. So I know we're here standing in front of a large, soon-to-be outgoing shipment of cocoa. Where is this going to be shipped to?
So we ship most of our cocoa to the Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's 100% organic, as you mentioned before.
Yes.
One of the questions I always hear is, what does organic actually mean? So when we say it's 100% organic, what does that mean?
So in Sierra Leone, 100% organic means 100% organic by default.
Okay.
Because all the farmers in Sierra Leone do not use any fertilizer, whether organic or inorganic, in the production of the cocoa. So the cocoa, in the production of the cocoa, the transportation of the cocoa, the packaging of the cocoa, the shipping of the cocoa, the cocoa does not get contaminated with any type of chemical, be it organic or inorganic.
Got it. Yeah, that's new for me. Even the fertilizer part, that's interesting. And so the ground is just fertile enough that you can just grow it without any additional
Well,
loan.
historically, the farmers could not afford to buy fertilizers. Fertilizers were not imported to Sierra Leone,
Sure.
so they, by default, they were not using fertilizer. Now, of course, if they use fertilizer, they will get a bigger crop, right?
Sure.
But because they're getting a premium for the status, for the organic status of the product, this compensates for the additional income they could have got from the additional product.
Awesome. Cool. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that was organic and the shipping process and all of that, is that what that entails. On to the next. All right, so next we're gonna take a look at the bottling process. Now this process is pretty intricate. So we're actually gonna look at the bottling process. So what we'll do is we'll walk around, and then Hamza's gonna explain to us what this bottling process looks like as we walk around and look at it. It is a really intricate process. Everything from taking a really small plastic pellets, turning it into a bottle, to putting water in it to clean it out, then actually bottling it, then actually putting the packaging around it, all of that. Putting it into the 12 packs, like all of that is gonna be done in this part of the process. So check it out. All right, so we're about to walk into the bottling process. So can you walk us through what that process looks like from start to finish?
So at the beginning, we have the blowing machine, which takes the PET preforms, a sort of a small plastic tube, warms it, heats it, and then blows it to take the shape of the mold. And that's how it takes the shape of the bottle. From there, it goes to the filling machine, which has a 3 process in it. First, it's sterilized, and then water coming from the water treatment system is filled into the bottle, and then the cap is placed on the bottle. Then the bottle moves into the labeling machine with a conveyor belt, moves to the labeling machine where a shrink label is sent over each of the bottles. So from the labeling machine, the bottle goes into a steam tunnel where the steam is blown onto the bottle so that the label would shrink and take the exact size of the bottle,
right,
so it doesn't fall. From there, it goes to the packing machine where every 12 bottle is packed into one bundle, and also with a shrink wrap. And from there, it's ready to go to the consumer.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, cool, so that was the bottling process. Let us know in the comments below if you knew anything about the bottling process. If that is at all familiar to you, or if this is all new information, let us know what you think of the bottling process below. It's all really interesting to me. I had never seen it before, but we want to hear from you, so let us know in the comments. All right, cool, on to the next. Next, we get a chance to take a look at the puff making process. So they're gonna be making puffs. I showed you what those bags look like. So they're making puffs. It's a new product line that they're making, and this is how it's going to be manufactured. So Hamza's gonna walk us through that process. We get a chance to see the full process, the machinery that they're using, really state-of-the-art stuff. You get a chance to see what that looks like. So check it out. All right, so now we're going to go take a look at
The puff snack line.
the puff snack line, okay.
Which is a new line that we are introducing now.
All right, let's take a look. Okay, quick walk over to the main area where they actually make the puffs. This place is huge, so it took a little while, so I sped it up.
So we start here with the mixing machine. This is where you mix all the ingredients.
Okay.
And then from here, it goes into this screw conveyor and takes it to the extruder. And the extruder is basically what gives the puff snack its shape, whether you want the ball shape or the long ball, or if you zigzag, you have different shapes in it.
Sure.
From here it goes automatically to the oven where it's baked.
Okay.
And all of our puff snack are baked, not fried. And from the baking machine, from the oven, it goes to the spicing machine.
Okay.
From the spicing machine, it comes to those packaging machine over here.
Nice. And then this is the packaging here. So this is what I saw before. So it gets dropped into the bag, and then each bag gets cut here?
Right.
Okay. So this is actually a really efficient. How many people does it take to man something like this?
So basically here it has minimum human involvement. You need just one person at the mixing side. And here you will have on each of those packaging machines 2 persons, an operator and someone who will be taking the end product out of the... And then you will have some laborers that will be moving the finished product outside.
Got it. All right, cool. All right, cool. So that's the puffs making process. What do you think about that? Did you guys know about this? Like, so if you think about the other kinds of puffs that you eat, you know, cheese puffs, cheese doodles, those kinds of things. It's a very similar process for how this stuff is made. And we're actually making it here in Sierra Leone. That's the exciting part. There's a local company that's actually making this stuff and making it for export or making it available for their customers in Sierra Leone. So really excited to see businesses like this. Well, what did you guys think about the puffs making process? Any questions about it? Anything that seemed different than what you expected? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you. All right, guys, on to the next. So that was a tour of the Capital Foods factory in Grafton. So as you can see, there are many different things that they do there. They're bottling water, they're making puffs, they're exporting cocoa, and they're also delivering juices and water to their retail partners locally in Sierra Leone. A lot happens from this hub. And of course, they have another hub in Kenema. And so all of that is what we went over. Let us know what you think about all of it in the comments below. Make sure you share this with anybody you might know who's interested in finding out more about this whole process. All right, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and share it with your friends. All right, see you on the next video. And if you want to see my interview with Hamza, make sure you click on the link that's right here. The link right here is going to be the interview with Hamza, and then the link here is the other interviews that I've done with other founders of other companies here in Sierra Leone. So with that, guys, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.